So there's a very distinct energy of being different. Okay, you are different. There is no denying it. This is something that you actually embrace because you know that there is something behind that being different and set apart from the normal society structure and the normal society way of thinking. Welcome to Angie Baby Intuitive. Thank you for joining for your collective message. It is an absolute pleasure to have you all here. I love, appreciate, and welcome each and every one of you. And before we jump in any further, guys, I just want to say I hope you have all had an absolutely beautiful, the King has risen long weekend. I've had an absolutely beautiful time spending time with family and even touching base with myself. It's been a really a very much needed downtime. Okay, so let's pull, good to be back. Let's pull an oracle, see what comes out. Creativity, hope, and the earth. You know, it's really funny. We've also got clearing coming out here. The earth, because I was getting that an illumination here. Okay, I was getting a sense here that someone, the person whose message this is for, or the collective whose message this is, you've always felt, even though you feel set apart from God, how do you put it, like other humans, other, you know, from people, from society, you've always had this really strong connection with Mother Earth, with Gaia, with, you know, what Earth represents and everything that Earth holds apart from the humans. Okay, so that was coming through. So really funny that Earth came out. We've got creativity, hope, clearing, illumination. I think what I'm getting right now is that when you are set apart from other people, or you feel that sense of you know, hermetization, call it what you want, like when you feel detached from other people, there is this thing, you know, a lot of, if you think about it, like a lot of our artists and creative people, like, have always been sort of loners, lone wolves. Okay, that sort of energy is coming through. Thank you, God, for giving it to me, because I wasn't sure how I was going to sort of explain it then, but lone wolf came through, and there you go. So when you're one of these lone wolves, okay, who feels very connected to the earth, and you have that you know, you're open spiritually, you tend to have that creative side. So that is the energy of the person who's coming through here. Okay, I think we'll pull from these. I'm getting that as far back as you can remember, even though there was a sense of like, I know what I'm doing here, I know soul's journey and gentleness coming through, beautiful. We've also got do it now. Even though like you knew that you're meant to be here, it's not a case of like, I don't feel like I'm meant to be here, I don't feel like I'm meant to be incarnated into this human existence. It's more like you just don't fit into what is expected of, you know, the typical norm of what you're expected when you come here to this existence, if that makes sense. You know there's a reason that you're meant to be here. You know that you belong here because there is something that you, I don't know, like, you just know that you belong here. You just don't fit into the norm. Okay, we've also got earth spirit grounding here, so absolutely amazing that that came out as well. So we've got soul journey, do it now, gentleness, and grounding. And we've also got you as supported, so someone may need to hear that. Yeah, so for as far back as, because I had a chain of thought then, as far back as like you can remember, like something about this place never felt like home, okay? But like I said, there is that side of you that knows that you're here for a reason. It's just never felt like home to you like it does with, you know, everyone else who sort of goes about their business and gets their stuff done, you know, works towards that house, works towards blah, 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 and does what they're expected of in this societal structure, if that makes sense, okay? I'm also getting right now coming through that you've been around, you know, groups of people, okay, been a part of things and done what your inverted commas meant to do. But like I said, it's just hasn't been for you. That is coming through strongly. So maybe this is just like getting used, you know, getting the energy out there of who this reading is for, because this is just coming through and I'm feeling need to sort of to represent that. And with the earth energy coming through here, you know, that does make sense, because you find a lot of people don't get out there and they don't, you know, this is different if you think about people connected to the earth and giving a shit about the earth, and you know, being connected to everything in it and the flow of life and all that sort of thing is the abnormal these days. But you just have never really felt like you belong, not on the earth, okay, I have to go over this again, not on the earth, but with certain groups of people. There you go. Okay, let's grab into some tarot. You've never been a cookie cutter person, okay? You see things differently. You're full of wisdom, okay? You just were built differently. That's what's coming through. Thank you. You are not one of those cookie cutter people. There you go. I love that terminology. Thank you, Spirit. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's like you don't just, you know, like everyone else just sort of slips into routine, slips into that, you know, okay, go to school when you're younger, leave school, know what you want to do, go to college, study for X amount of years, you know, like it's like almost like you're, I know this is what's expected of us, and believe me, in no way am I saying don't do those things, but I am saying that, you know, you're robbed of your true existence here as soul when you live by society's, I'm not saying that either. It's just, this is just my personal opinion, and like we all know, because I don't want to get into trouble here. I don't want to have the you know, be blacklisted or anything, but when you this is just my opinion, and this is for you know, what do we say? We have to say entertainment purposes only, okay? But, and I'm not saying don't go to school, and I'm not, this is just what's coming through to me personally. This is my opinion, okay? I think I'm rambling a little bit too much. What is going on? You definitely think outside of the square though, because right now I'm hearing you don't do what you're told, and this is like that. Maybe this is why this rambling is going on, and why I'm sort of saying things that really I don't want to say, because you know, it's like you don't slot into the systems easily. You don't sort of stay where you're told. You don't say what you're meant to say, what you're told to say, and all those things, okay? So you just don't base your existence. You're more of a spiritual existence. Let's move on, because I'm feeling really uncomfortable. Okay. Show us what the collective needs to see, please. Oops, thank you. And you know what that path is like. I'm just going to pick those ones that fell up off the floor, guys. I believe this is going to lead you towards something that's deep thinker. You think outside of the square here with the Seven of Pentacles coming through. And people know you as that, okay? They know you for that. Like, this is not new to people. They know you as this, like, you just go against the grain. You do what you want is what I'm hearing. You do what you want. That's going to lead towards growth and expansion, though. On a spiritual level, that's coming through. People see you as this. People see you as a spiritual soul. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to understand this. Okay, let's do this. Show me the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, please. Thank you. Nine of Swords. Yeah. People see you as this strong person, like, oh, I just got it. They envy you because you don't live by this material world's structure. You live outside of society structure, and people recognize this, that you're not bound by the God, I have to say this really carefully, don't I? You're not affected by competing in this material world. That's what you're recognized for, okay? Everyone else feels really trapped and you know, burdened and they feel like mind controlled. They feel mind controlled, whereas they see you, look at this, as free, as you know, as free. That's what they see you as. They see you as a very spiritual person, and that's why they, you know, they see that this leads you towards, look at Eight of Cups as well. A lot of people want to follow your way, the way that you think. A lot of people in your circle, the people that know you, a lot of people that know you want to sort of follow, but they can't break free of this material world expectation, okay? A lot of people see you moving towards this spiritual growth here, and they sort of want to follow, but they can't, okay? That's coming through. God, this reading's a little bit all over the place, isn't it? And it's because they know, like, you've had the education, you've had that job, you've done the schooling, you've had that routine, you've the house, you know, that cyclical hamster wheel lifestyle. You've had it. You've kept up with the Joneses, you've done all of that, but they see that you are breaking free of that, you know, and you're being admired for that. There's an admiration from the people around you, because you're free and you're strong enough just to go, you know what, this isn't for me, I'm out. Amazing. Beautiful energy of this person, of whoever's reading this is. I'm definitely getting that this isn't rebellion. Like, this is just a personal choice that you're making. And that, what I was getting at before, I think that's what was coming through when I was saying, oh my God, I feel really uncomfortable doing this, da-da-da-da-da. I didn't really want to be saying these things because I don't want to get into trouble. But what it is, it's not rebellion. This is just a personal choice for this particular person whose message this is for. So I'm not recommending that you don't go to school and you don't do the college thing and blah, 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 okay? But this is just, whoever's reading this is, because this is not going to be for everyone. Remember that. This has just been a personal choice, okay? and it's just a personal choice. Like what I'm getting right now is like, you see the structure, you've lived the structure, you know, you see what people chase, what they sort of accept in their lives here, and that has never just sat with you. That's never been a comfortable place for you, okay? You have always been a lot more, you know, in your own thoughts, you've been, more spiritual, I would say, okay? If you look at this hand, what that is to me is like Jesus or God cradling you, you know. You've been connected to that, to the hidden realms, okay? And you've always had that, even when you were living that life of the car and the house and blah, 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 right? You always had that strong connection to the spiritual realms. It's just that you've come to this point in your life now where you're going like, hey, hang on, I've lived that, I've done that, now I want to move towards something that I want to. Look at this Ace of, I want to move towards what fulfills me spiritually. That's just what's going on with you. Also, what I'm getting here, and I'm going to pull some cards. Have I pulled from this deck? I don't think I have. Let me see. No. Is the imbalance in humanity is something that you haven't been able to, let's have a look at what that card is something that you haven't been able to grasp. Oh, wow. Okay, I love that. I love that, because that was just part of the ones that I pulled out there. Ace of Cups. You're very, like, you're just full of emotion, you know, you're full of passion. You're a very intuitive and spiritual person, so that is just confirming that. So what I was saying is, and that is why, that's why this existence doesn't sit well with you. Like, it's just a personal choice that you choose to live outside of that, let's call it a square, right? Live outside of that square, because you see the imbalance. You see that a lot of people have everything, and I'm getting that you were one of those people. Like, you, not everything, but like, you lived well, you had a home, you had a good paying job, blah, blah, blah. That's not going to be for all of you either. Some of you just see the imbalance and it doesn't sit with you, okay? So don't scrutinize and say, oh, well, you know, I didn't have everything, but blah, blah, blah. It's just that sort of thing. Like, I'm just getting across here. Wow, look at that. Doesn't sit well with you. It feels wrong. It feels morally wrong. It feels, you know, it distorts your truth. Oh God, I forgot what I was saying. You just see the imbalance. You see, some people have everything, some people have nothing, you know, and you, wow, you're choosing to walk away from that. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles coming out again. So you've done a lot of thinking about, like, it wasn't just a, oh, you know, like I said, you've always been connected to the spiritual side, but there's been a lot of thinking before you sort of were able to move away from that material structure, from the human structure here, okay? It just didn't sit well with you. But you've chosen to walk away from it, and look at it. You've just, your knowledge, your wisdom, your deeper knowing, your intuition, your connection to God, to the spiritual realm here, to your own spiritual side, your intuition, has led you in a different direction, okay? Towards what you've perceived as success in this human existence, okay? Towards your clarity, towards joy, pure joy, okay? What you perceive as joy. And it's not a material joy, it is a spiritual joy. You cannot find that in this human structure, in this material, you know, realm, in this material incarnation called Earth and the earthly society structure. God, I don't even know if that makes... Wow, I'm just being brought back to the earth spirit and earth here, okay? There's also that imbalance that you see how God's creation is treated. You see how Mother Gaia's... I've always been a little bit like, is Mother Gaia the actual earth, or is Mother Gaia the keeper of the earth? Like, but anyway, I'm talking about the earth and its... you know, earth in its totality, plants, living things, organisms, animals. You see how that has even been affected by humans, okay? I don't know where that's coming from, but this is also what you know, what your perception is, which is why you've chosen to withdraw from, you know, societal structure, because you see that it damages earth, when really we've been entrusted with earth. This is what's coming through. We've been entrusted with what the earth provides for us, okay? And you feel like that has been abused, okay? Wow. Wow. What I'm getting right now is that this has actually become the norm. To abuse earth and abuse the beautiful gifts that earth, I'm hearing sustenance, the abundance, the beauty, the love, the life forces within it. It's become the norm to abuse these things. Wow, and that does not sit right with whoever's reading this is with you. Two of Wands, we've had the Two of Swords come out. 2 could be relevant. We've got clarity again. So this is just, all right, and we're meant to take Temperance. Let me just get back to the Two of Wands here for a second. Tell me about it. Because we're talking about that becoming the norm. You're choosing differently. You're choosing now with purpose to move towards your own clarity here, and towards alignment and balance. You want, oh my God, okay. You want to bring balance and alignment and back into the earth. You want to bring alignment and balance back into the earth. This is a choice that you're making. You want to be in alignment with the sun to give earth back, to give life back to the earth. You want to look, the best way that I can do this, you want to do the sun's job. You want to bring life back into. So when I talk about that, what I'm seeing is like, you want to plant plants, you want to plant trees, you want to nurture animals, you want to bring animals that are becoming extinct here back into flourishment, all those sorts of things. So that is what I'm sort of, because I don't know, sometimes I don't know how to sort of you know, express these things, but I just want to tell you in that way so that you understand like what I'm saying, because sometimes the way that I say it, I even confuse myself, so it doesn't surprise me if you're confused. So the best way I can say it is that you want to do the sun's job. You want to bring life back to earth, okay, and bring alignment and balance back to our beautiful Mother Earth, okay? That's what you want to do. This is a conscious, purposeful decision that you've made in your life. Wow. Beautiful. Whoever's reading this is, thank you. Thank you. It's almost like you're taking your own, you've chosen your own path. It feels like that lone wolf energy is coming back here, okay? So, oh my God, look what was on the, I just wanted to pull from here, Earth Guardian. I'm going to put that to the side, but we're going to see what comes out as well. for some people around you, this decision that you've made, doesn't make sense to people. Okay, that's what I'm getting. People can't understand why you walked away from what you walked away from. Can't understand the decisions that you've made to, minimalist is coming through, to become a minimalist, not to give a shit about material possessions and all that sort of thing. But this is a conscious decision that you have made. Earth Guardian, learning in the happening. You may be telling yourself that everything happens for a reason, but this might not be helping you heal from the pain a particular situation has caused. I'm not getting like a thing. I'm getting the pain that comes from seeing how people, but I'm getting more earthly connected, okay, because that's what we're talking about, how earth and the life force that is existent on earth is being treated, okay? It's important to know that there isn't a divine plan to teach you a lesson. It's more that life experiences unfold based on your decisions. In order for you to learn from every moment, today you are being encouraged to find the reason behind what's happening now, and the reason is you. Wow. Okay, so that's why this reading is coming across so bloody intricate. But guardian angel came out as well. You are not alone. Your guardian angel is here to hold you and support you, but needs to be invited to come forth and guide you. This invitation doesn't have to be issued through prayer. It can also come through your actions. Wow. Okay. So stop trying to do everything on your own. Let the barriers of independence fall. Wasn't we just saying that, like, this is you taking your own path, you're a lone wolf here, okay? And even though, because don't forget, there's a lot of people looking upon your situation and the decisions that you're making and recognizing and adoring you for that. I don't know if that's the right word, like admiring you, and not adoring, but adoring as well, admiring you for that, okay? So maybe it's time that you look for your wolf pack, okay, and you start leaning on people and becoming a force to be reckoned with, because with the more of God's army, the more people that you have behind you, the more plants you can plant, the more animals you can nurture back to a full existence rather than extinction. You know what I mean? Okay, let the barriers of independence fall so that you can be held, loved and cherished by heaven and earth. Wow, that is beautiful. By heaven and earth. What did I say earlier in the reading? Okay. Wow. I just know that there was a section in here about heaven and earth. Okay. Beautiful. All right, what else? Let's see what our beautiful God has to say. And Jesus, thank you. Thank you for what you sacrificed, because that's what this holiday season is about, and it's His grace and, you know, the sacrifice that He made that has given me even this few days down to be able to spend with my family and just have that breather for 5 minutes, which has been absolutely needed and loved. I've loved every minute of it. Okay, God goes with me wherever I go. Beautiful. There is no time, no place, no state where God is absent. There is nothing to be feared. I love this. I absolutely love that. Someone needs to hear that. I needed to hear that. Someone needs to hear that. The hush of heaven holds my heart today. Oh, beautiful. Remember that where your heart is, there is your treasure also. Far out. You know, this just goes very in sync with what was coming through here, you know, talking about the material realm, and you've had this, you've lived inside the structure, had the job, had the money, blah, 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 but you've chosen to be minimalist because that came through. That really ties in with this because, you know, inside of your heart, heaven is your treasure. Okay, and inside this spiritual realm that you've chosen purposefully to sort of follow, okay, this path that you've chosen to follow purposefully, really holds all the treasure and abundance that you could, and also what's coming that you could ask for, and also what was coming through then, and I wanted to just interrupt, but I wanted to finish, is the treasure that you are accumulating, like by nurturing that animal, planting that plant. And I know this is repeating, blah, 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 okay, but I just need to say that the choices, the conscious choices that you're making to follow that path and do those things is actually proper, not proper, true treasure, right? True treasure, heaven sent treasure. This earth and its abundance that we have been given is actually the treasure. Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this. Oh no, 30 minutes, that's not too bad, guys. I was saying I feel like I'm rambling on here, but you know, it's only been 30 minutes. Okay, because we're on that, I'm hearing also right now that a lot of people envy you because you found a way to survive without being fully invested in the society structure. Okay, so that could be relevant for someone. Laughter, wow, you are so full of happiness that you know, people see this. Express your truth is also coming out here. Frogs could be significant. Express your truth. This is somebody's truth being expressed right now, okay? But it's also important that you talk about, like I said, you've got a lot of people who sort of envy your choices and admire you for those choices. So speak your truth, because those people are willing to sort of come along with you. There is a reason maybe that these people need to come along with you, you know, that you need to be brought into union with these people. Creativity is coming out again. What did I just say? There could be a reason why these people, why you need to express your truth with these people, because they want to come with you, okay? There's a reason. Grace, wow, by the grace of God. Listen. Absolutely amazing. Just as I say, by the grace of God, listen. Listen, because your answers will lie in that stillness, in that quiet, okay? Express your truth. Wow, this is an absolutely amazing reading, guys. I feel really, really, really freaking honored right now to have this be the message that comes through after I've been down, after I've had this downtime. Absolutely amazing. Show me what collective needs to see. Thank you. What did I say? Balance. Wow. Beautiful. We've got karma, balance, justice. This is just everything that we're talking about. We've got attraction. You know, you're very, like, this is how people see you. You know, they love this energy about you, okay? They love this new energy that you breathe into them. They love this new structure, or this, you know, the structure that you live by. They see that they can not conform to that, but they can definitely adjust to your way of being, okay? And that the way that you choose to live is balance. You know, there's not this out of balance where a lot of people have little and a lot of people have lots, you know. They see that there is truth in your way of being. Show us what the collective needs to see. Relationship change. This is just confirming here, like relationship change with the way that you function, with the way that you live, with the way that you think, okay? This could be something that you bring about in other people, okay? Your relationship with these other people or with yourself inspires people to change up their own relation. Oh wow, I just got the relationship with themselves. Okay, so you inspire people to change up their relationship with life, with themselves, with Mother Earth. Okay, that is what's coming through quite strongly right now. We'll just grab some angel numbers to close with. Thank you. What was that one? 88. Beautiful. Oh, love it. Love it. All the ones, all the eights. I'm going to pull it. 10. 10 is definitely because that is relevant for me. So I feel like that needs to come out here. I am a leader needs to come out definitely, because I feel that the person who's reading this is definitely here to lead something. Okay, we might be able to delve into that a little bit more in the next read. Okay, let's just see what comes through. I'll sit and I'll think with it. I'll ask, I'll pray and see what comes through. We've got a lot of twos here. Okay, we've got a lot of eights. We've got a lot of ones coming through. So that could be really, really significant for somebody. Okay. Before I go ahead and read these, what's coming through right now is that you are not ordinary. Okay, you are not ordinary, and you are okay with that. I'm hearing right now unique, and that is that's a better way, because my mind says ordinary. God is telling me unique, and that is a really beautiful place to be. Okay, that is a beautiful state of being to be in. That's it. You're unique. You're unique. You're unique. You need to know that. Someone needs to hear that. You're unique, and it's a beautiful, and you should celebrate that uniqueness. Okay? You should celebrate your uniqueness. It's going to allow you to attain your spiritual freedom, your birthright. I'm hearing your, what you perceive as fulfillment, which is spiritual. Okay, be proud of your uniqueness. All right, we've got 1111. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. You're awakening. You can't even deny that. That is what this whole reading is about. We've got 11 or 2. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. You are intuitive. Wow, this is just amazing that this is just so in sync with what has come through here, guys. You are open-minded. 14. Wow, beautiful number. I believe 14 is quite relevant for somebody, okay, because I'm feeling really emotional about 14 right now. And it could be an age of where you sort of woke up. It could be an anniversary of something. It could be whatever it is. But I feel for someone watching this, 14 is very relevant. You are open, so it doesn't necessarily just have to be a date. It can be anything, okay, whatever. I'm just saying. You are open-minded and always up to try something new. Could just be that. Yet you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. I'm just being drawn back to like there was a long time pondering, breaking free of the conformity and following your path. Okay, this is maybe just a confirmation for somebody here that this was the right path to follow for you. Okay. Yet you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. You're practical. 888, you are abundant. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you're clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. Beautiful. Those purposeful decisions, or that purposeful decision that you've made, or those purposeful decisions that you're making are definitely clearing a path towards your fulfillment, what you see as fulfillment here for your personal soul journey, which came out here on this beautiful Mother Earth. 8s could be freaking relevant. 1s and 8s and 2s, man, amazing. You're on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant... Oh, fuck. That's amazing. You're on the cusp of of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, spiritual level, don't forget, guys, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. So maybe this is what brings in that living good, and you choose to put it back into where it matters, okay, to that disbalance, to nurturing Mother Earth, to nurturing people who go without because of that imbalance on this planet, okay, on this very troubled planet. 10:10, keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. I am patient. We also had that you are being guided and protected, right? 16, you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. Yes, you do. This is very relevant. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings. That's come out twice now, guys. And like I said, there's a lot of people who, and perhaps there's a lot of intuition cards that have come out for you as well. So you're very spiritually and intuitively connected here. And that could be leading you towards speaking your truth with those people like we've spoken about in here. And it's really important and necessary for you to speak your truth with those people, because they are going to be your army, God's army, okay? Wow, you're unique, and that's why you've been chosen to create an army here to do exactly that, perhaps to nurture and nurse Mother Earth. I don't know, that's coming through. But anyway, whatever, I've forgotten what I was saying now. Let's just get back to this. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. Speak your truth. Oh my God, I just cannot believe it. Thank you, Spirit. It just blows me away every time. I know I say that a lot, but it just really does. I love you, Spirit. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Creativity has been coming out numerous times. I hear my cat meowing at the door, so I'm telling you now what this is like. So relevant. This reading is so relevant for someone. It's not going to be for everybody, okay? 12, creativity has been coming out here. Boom, 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 in your face. So this could be like, speak your truth, get your army together here, because you're unique. That's why you've been chosen, because of this fire and this truth within you. Okay, wow, we've also got a star underneath that. This is why you have been chosen. Because you are the hope. Hope came out. You are the spiritual guide. You are the healer. And we've got the world coming out as well. Wow. Guys. This is a really intense read. I'm getting the chills, literally. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. You are a visionary. I just cannot believe this. And my cat meowing here, I'm telling you, my beautiful black cats, my beautiful boys, they are so spiritually connected, okay? I'm telling you, they were sent to me from God in a really dark time in my life. I don't know if I've said that before, but they are what helped me get through. So the fact that he's meowing, one of them is meowing at the door here, I guarantee you it's my Hulk boy. Could be Spec. But anyway, they're connected. You are a leader. 28, 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 11, 8, 8. Look at these numbers. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. Wow, this is funny that this is the last card, because speak your truth, get your army together. This is what we've been talking about. Boom, this is the last, and you are the leader. You are unique. That's why you've been chosen for this very thing. I'm going to do a continuation of this because this needs to be continued further. I believe that there is something that needs to come out here, because this is not the reading. This is just like, hey, this is you. This is your energy. This is how you feel. I need to catch your attention. This is God saying this. I'm telling you, Spirit saying this, Jesus, whoever it is, letting you know this is your energy. You need a message here. There is a message that you need to see or hear, okay? This is just like, this is who you are. This is just so you can relate to this reading, I believe, because there is more that needs to come out. Maybe, who knows? If I pray on it and it comes through, then we'll do it. If not, then we'll move on. 28. 10, 10, 10. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. I am a leader. This is your reading, guys. Absolutely amazing. I feel really honored to bring this message through. I create healthy boundaries supporting my personal growth and potential. I love it. If you resonate with this reading, pop a like on the video and share it for other collective to be able to receive this message. If you vibe with my energy or you want to be a part of our soul collective here, subscribe to the channel. If you want to stay up to date with messages that come through or bring your energy through for messages to come through, hit that notification bell, guys. I love, appreciate, and welcome each and every one of you. Thank you for bringing your energy through to bring this message for our collective. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Jesus. And wow is all I've got to say. And I know I'm a big wow girl, but wow. Amazing. Keep shining.